Let's turn up the heat a little. Just because you're married doesn't mean your relationship is ordained and serves the greatest good. We're big mad about that one. But y'all know it's true. It goes against the universal law of polarity. If polarity exists in permanence, there's no way every union exists in love and light. Some of us got married for status, some for resources and stability, some of us for duty, some use witchcraft to take away the free will of others. Some of us want our partners because we've put in so much work. When relationships fall into any of those categories, they are likely to fail, and the couple is typically unhappy and dealing with infidelity and other issues. These relationships will inflict pain and heartache on both parties, where they will be left rebuilding from scratch, the part we all dread but could actually avoid. You should want to share your world with someone because you love them, and you also want to embrace who they are, and together the two of you can serve the greatest good of humanity. That's the highly coveted power couple vibe many are chasing, but it's been watered down to include a very superficial lifestyle about image and not purpose. Everything you do should be done for the greatest good. Your relationship isn't just about you. Ask yourself, does my current relationship or the one I'm considering exist in harmony with the universe? If it doesn't, fix it. You fix it by turning to your higher source for guidance, not your friends. If you didn't marry for love, but instead married for ego, your relationship is likely just to teach you some lessons. It's not a gifted one. So many of us have been dealing with very tumultuous relationships these past years, but we stay in those relationships because we've been taught to marry for everything but love. But the universe wants balance. It wants love. Heck, if you're honest with yourself, you'd realize that you also want love. We all want to feel loved, and we all deserve to be loved in a very healthy way, not the toxic behavior society insidiously masks as love. Friends, your person will naturally fit with you, but understand that your lifestyle and who you are not the same. Lifestyles change, and most of us have lifestyles we would let go of if we could afford otherwise. But who you are at your core is unchanging. Those are your values and your principles, your morals. We've learned to suppress those parts of us in order to fit in. Your person will fit with the person you are at your core, at the soul level. Your interactions then create that life that seems out of reach. Let the relationships you commit to be about love, because stability without love isn't stable. Marrying for love can feel like a risk because we often wonder about what would happen when and if we fall out of love with our person. We don't fall out of love, that's a myth. You're talking about not being in the euphoric phase of love, but you didn't actually fall out of love. If you've ever loved someone, you will always love them. If you no longer love someone, you actually never loved them. Those are hard truths to accept, but the reality is that most of us have never experienced eros. Desire alone does not equate to love. Love and light, friends.